Good morning, everybody. It's 9:02 and I'm going to call this meeting of the Public Works Committee to order. And first of all, can we have a roll call?
Chaplin. Here. Desart.
Here.
Hart. Ozog.
Here.
Dornatori.
Here.
Zay.
Here.
Okay, and I will read our statement here. Pursuant to the Illinois Attorney General's guidance to public bodies, board members may participate without being physically present in compliance with the established provisions. And we do have a quorum present, so we are able to do a voice vote as we go forward. Let's see here. And it would also be helpful if I was not looking at judicial and public safety. Okay. Do we have any public comment today?
No.
No? Okay. Next, I would like to move that we approve the minutes of the Tuesday, April 20th meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, and does anyone have any comments or changes to the minutes? Okay, hearing none. All in favor of accepting the minutes from April 20th, say aye.
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 Any against? Okay, minutes pass. Next, we're going to move on to some consent items. Here we have item A, Effie Moran. I'd like to move that we extend this contract to November 30th, 2021 for the coroner's building HVAC air handling units replacement project to allow for project completion. No change to the total contract amount.
So moved.
Second. Okay, so moved, second, that's fine. Anybody have any discussion about this issue, this matter? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any against? Okay, passes. And next up, we have consent item BCR Automotive Group LLC, time extension greater than 30 days. No change in the total contract amount.
So moved.
Second.
Okay. And anyone have any discussion about this item?
Madam Chair,
Yes.
thank you. The board approved this purchase of these two vehicles back in December for maintenance of water and sewer systems. And because of production scheduling, I see that in the packet from the manufacturer, it looks like we're granting an extension to November 30th of 2021. So my questions are, don't we need these vehicles now for summer work? That's number one. And number two, is there nowhere else we can find two Ford F-150 trucks?
I can answer that, Dawn.
Thank
So
you.
These two trucks were purchased off of a state contract. So we go out, we look for the lowest price. I think we would have the same problem acquiring the vehicles from any manufacturer. The issue is, I don't know if you've heard about the chips being processed and made. All the Ford dealers, all the Ford manufacturers are having trouble supplying vehicles that were purchased late last year or early this year. So I don't know that we would have any luck getting it anywhere else either. So at this point, they're the lowest price vehicles, and we recommend we can still produce. We hope we have them by the end of the summer.
Yeah, that is a good answer. Thank you. And I did hear about the problem with manufacturers getting those chips, but because we approved this back in December, I assume we need them now, right?
We do. Yeah. So we're making it work. They're running older vehicles, things like that. So we did have to put a little bit of money into some of our older vehicles to keep them running. But yeah, we could use them for sure.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay, thank you. Any other comments about this item? Okay, all in favor
Aye.
of accepting this? Aye.
Aye.
Any against? Okay, passes. Thank you. Next, I move to accept payment of claims for Public Works and Facilities Management.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, any discussion of this? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Anyone against? Okay, thank you. We have a sole source item today. I move that we approve 2021-40 recommendation for the approval of a contract to Revere Electric Supply Company for Rockwell Automation Software Support for Public Works for the period May 29, 2021 through May 28, 2022 for a contract total amount not to exceed $17,239 per competitive bids. Okay. And any discussion on this issue? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any against? Okay, thank you. All right, just a moment here. Okay, we have two bid awards today. I move for the approval of PWP 010621, recommendation for the approval of contract to Business Service of Illinois, LLC for CIPP sanitary sewer lining for Public Works for the period May 11th, 2021 through November 30th, 2021 for a total amount not to exceed $241,780 per lowest responsible bid.
Second.
Okay. And any discussion on this issue, this item? Okay, hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any against? Okay, passes. Thank you. Next, we have 2021-41, recommendation for I move that we approve a contract to Michael's Uniform Company Incorporated to provide and deliver employee uniforms as needed for facilities management for the period May 5th, 2021 through May 4th, 2022 for a total contract amount not to exceed $23,000 per lowest responsible bid. Second. I have a second. And do we have any discussion about this one? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
And anyone against? Thank you. And number 10 item, the item we have next is a bid renewal. I move to recommend the approval of a contract to C. Armbrust Plumbing and Heating to provide time and material plumbing services as needed for county facilities for the period May 15th, 2021 through May 14th, 2022 for facilities management for a contract total amount not to exceed $50,000 per renewal
So moved.
option under bid award, second option to renew. Okay, second from member Chapman. And any discussion about this one? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
And no one opposed. All right, thank you. And we now have an action item, I move to approve PWR 026721, recommendation for approval to grant signature authority to the Director of Public Works for amounts less than $15,000 to acquire necessary property interests for public works projects. And Sean, if you just explain what this is.
Sure, yeah, so this resolution is to give Nick the authority to sign off on things like easements that we need to acquire for things under $15,000. Typically, we would bring that to the committee for approval. This helps us expedite those property purchases.
And how often would you say this would occur? Say a 6 month or year.
And so, you know what, it's not that common. Probably, 4 or 5 times a year, potentially.
Okay. Anyone have any questions, comments? Okay, hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And no one against? Okay, thank you. Next, old business. Does anyone have any old business they'd like to discuss? Okay, hearing none, I'll move on to new business. Any new business for the committee?
Just one, I believe this is Tony's last day, and I don't know how many years, or I'm sorry, last day at Public Works.
Committee.
Okay.
So I don't know how many years you've been. So, it's
I
been,
stopped counting years ago. As I speak from stormwater, you can re-give it to this.
but thank you, Tony, it's been a huge help, everything you've done for us.
31 years, and I spent 25 of them representing Public Works.
Wow, so I wouldn't have been out of line if I'd said you started in the last century.
Correct.
Okay. Well, thank you so
Yeah,
much.
good luck.
Really appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful retirement and maybe a trip in the very near future. So.
I'm sure it'll last a couple months, and then you'll be seeing me at McDonald's or Walmart after my wife kicks me out of the house.
You're always welcome back for public comment.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, congratulations. Yep. Any other old business or new business? Okay, hearing none, I'd like a motion to adjourn.
No.
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
And no opposed. Okay, thank you all very much. Thank you. Okay.